It was the epitome of being in a corner, not being able to function. And who I am now is so totally different. But back then, no one could have ever imagined what was about to happen. I knew somehow that these doctors were wrong when they were telling me there's no other way out. And I Googled a lot of people who had RA or who had autoimmune and were saying that it was curable, it was healable. So I took that path, and I made a decision with my son being the reason, because if it wasn't for him, I think I would be okay taking the drugs. The drugs, they say, take 15 years off your life. But my son deserved better than that. And then I remembered that the one thing that made me happy was dancing. So I started dancing. And it was funny because when I started dancing, in that period of time, it was almost like I forgot about the pain. It was still there, but I could transcend it. Every day, little by little, I was able to transcend a little bit more, and my whole being shifted from fear to hope. It's like I went through this stairway of emotions to where I finally got to, if I could just hold on to this happiness long enough, everything was going to follow. And that is what happened. That's exactly what happened.
Si el ritmo te lleva a mover la cabeza, ya empezamos como es. Mi música no discrimina a nadie, así que vamos a romper. Toda mi gente se mueve, mira el ritmo como los tiene. Hago música que entretiene. El mundo nos quiere, me quiere a mí. Toda mi gente se mueve, mira el ritmo como los tiene. Hago música que entretiene. Mi música los tiene fuerte bailando y se baila.
I never told anyone in my class that I had this disease, although I'm sure people now know that I moved a lot differently back then. But I started teaching because I wanted to share the little bit of joy that I was able to have. And really in that hour of class, it was without disease. I mean, that was 1 hour that I could transcend the fear, transcend the doubt, transcend the insecurities, and get to a place of pure joy. And in that place of pure joy, everything else followed. Little by little by little, my body followed, the cells of my body followed, everything followed that joy to where it became what my life was about. People are showing up because they want to feel good. People are showing up because they find their own personal empowerment, their power in being authentic and being free and being lighthearted and being happy. People are showing up because, yeah, they're gonna sweat their booties off and they're gonna shake and they're gonna high five, but it's a community thing, and they're elated. They're feeling so free, and every single person is so magnificent when they're standing in their authenticity. That's it right there. There's the power. It's people lighting up. They're lighting up because they remember who they are.